Hello everyone and welcome back. These are Alteryx tutorials. I am Mark Thompson with Watermark Data. This one is weekly challenge number 49 and we will be looking at primarily a transpose and a crosstab today. Let's jump in. Our challenge is that we've got a company and it has data and it looks like this, right? So you see down here we've got the first three rows have different, the product, the market, and the type. So you got a product market AAA, product market BBB, CCC, DDD. And then the data under it looks like that. What they want it to look like is flipped around so that each one has a date. And I'm going to do something real quick here because I've already run this. And I'm going to run it again. And they want it to look like this. They wanted to have a date, what market it was, what product it was, what type it was, and the value that they came back with. Okay, so we're going to talk about transitioning those pieces. And I'm going to go ahead back here and drop these back in. So we have this to start off with. And this tool, and I mentioned it in a prior video, learn the sample tool. It is a great tool. You can find it in the preparation section right there. And we'll use it twice. Notice how when I structure these, I've got things lined up. It makes it easy to kind of mentally organize. So for this first one, we're going to take and we're going to capture the first n rows, n being right here, and we've got 3. Exactly like that, we're going to come down here on this lower one and we're going to skip the first 3. So you're getting to the data. So you've got one part here, and it's the names up here and the headers along with the data. Now, following along this top up here, we're going to transpose this data. So here we've got, and we've stripped out, we've captured those first 3 rows, and we're going to transpose them, which means take a look at the little diagram. As you look at the tool, you can see where it's sideways, and it has the little arrow and it points to small or to tall. That is your cheat. That is how you can look at it and go, which one goes which direction? Because notice the crosstab does the exact opposite. It takes tall data and it goes side to side. So coming here, we're going to look at this and we're going to say, okay, we want to take this data and we want to turn it into tall. So now we've got a product, market, and a type. ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. And here's our field names, right? Field 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 3, 4, 5. We will then, and it's a 2-step process to do this. So it's important to understand this kind of 2-step manipulation. We then take and we cross-tab the fields. Now, before I move on, notice that we kept F1 as a key field. F1 right here, we kept that as a key field. And then we flipped the other 4. Now we're going to cross-tab that. And what do we want? What do we want up top? We want it to say market, product, and type. Remember, when we started out, it was product, market, and type was over here. By here, we now have them as headers and their own columns. And now we're looking at the fields. Field 2 used to have those 3 things. Field 2 used to have product, market, and type. And now they're going across. Field 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, coming down here to this, as I said, we skip the first 3 and we only do the transpose piece of this. We only do the transpose piece of this because we want these values all in a row and we want these field names. Field 2, 3, 4, 5, just like we were talking about. Now we join these 2 together. See, we kept this. What did we say? Field 1. So if you come back here, field 1 was these dates, right? So we kept field 1 as a key field and we flipped the other 4 so that the values were all up and down. And the names were all up and down. We kept the dates as the key field. Now, let's join. We've got a name here, and we've got a name field here. Let's join these two up, and we'll say we're going to join on the left, and we're going to join on the right, and we're going to have these fields. And when we do this and we run it, this is what we get. We now have the fields out here. We have the market, the product, the type, and we have these values. Now, house cleaning detail, we no longer have the need for the name of the fields 2, 3, 4. So we do that. We uncheck them, get rid of them, run this again, and we can see that they're gone. All right, there we go. I, again, am Mark Thompson. This is Watermark Data, and you are watching Alteryx tutorials. Please hit like, please hit share, and as always, love to hear your feedback. Have a great day.